Hey everybody, it is Matthew Swires, author of The Maverick Method, How to Win the Startup Game, and founder of the trademark company who's helped thousands and thousands and thousands of entrepreneurs get their start over the years. And today we're talking about one of my favorite topics to talk about: ignoring the naysayers and working your ass off. I talk a lot about this in the actual book. Candidly, it's my favorite chapter in the book. But as an entrepreneur, you're going to have critics, especially with this, online world that we're living in, social media, and you truly do have to learn how to just shut them out. I always like to tell this story, when I'm talking in, classes, seminars, or whatnot. But one of the most famous stories about naysayers would be in 1962. There's a young man in Yale Business School who authors up a paper, about an overnight package delivery service. And he thinks it's a great paper, he thinks it's a great idea, and his professor, as the story goes, just absolutely blasts him for this concept. No one would ever want an overnight package delivery service, you're crazy, etc., etc., whatever the actual professor said in the notes and, on his paper. That man, of course, was Fred Smith, and, some of you may have heard of his company. It's, got some repute, over the years and such, but that is the story sort of how FedEx sort of got it started, at least the concept. Mr. Smith, brought it up in his Yale Business School. So again, if he would have listened to his naysayer, maybe he would have gone on and just gone into the executive ranks of some other, big corporation, worked on somebody else's dream. But he didn't. He ignored his naysayer and he went on, and the rest is history. This is not to say that, your naysayers sometimes can't have a point. Generally speaking, you do want to ignore them, but in other videos, I also talk about when to listen to advice and candidly criticism and when not to, and there's a test for when you actually do it. But just in general, when you put yourself out there, think about even the titans of our industries in this day, Elon Musk, Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos. Think of how many times that these gentlemen must just get roasted every single day on social media. And if they were to sit there and actually look at all of it all day, there aren't enough hours in the day for them to do so. So what do? They have to go and concentrate on running their companies. Have they done it pretty well? I would say absolutely yes. Elon Musk has, gone to, gajillionaire now and all that sort of stuff with Tesla and SpaceX, etc. And Jeff Bezos has changed the way we shopped. Of course, Bill Gates, well, we all know what his contribution was. I mean, good gracious. And so, ignore the naysayers, and at the end of the day, they get to go home and cry themselves to sleep on a pillow of money. So the most important thing is when, going through this is, again, can you listen to some criticism every once in a while? That's fine. But not everyone gets your dream, and that's okay, because it was never their dream to begin with. You've got to learn just to shut out the naysayers if you are an entrepreneur and just get on with your business on a day-to-day basis. Do not spend time engaging with people, arguing with people, etc., etc. on social media, because then you're not getting to what you really need to be doing, and that's building your business. Concentrate on you, concentrate on building your business, ignore the naysayers, and work your ass off. And it's one of the best remedies as to how to deal with a naysayer, because again, it's not their dream, it's yours. Work towards your dream, not trying to explain your dream to somebody that's never going to get it and never going to support you. Mr. Smith did it with FedEx, do it with your business. Listen, again, I talk a lot more about this in the book. If you have any questions, other topics you'd like me to address, throw them down into the comments. Just want to make sure that we get all of our businesses going and to be supportive of small business always here at the Maverick Method and the Trademark Company. Thank you so much, and thanks for watching.